What's worse than having a sneaky link? The fact that you actually got a sneaky link whole time your girl was being faithful. Whole time you thought your girl was cheating, and maybe she wasn't cheating. Whole time you thought somebody else was in the picture, but maybe you was just inside your head. Maybe you was just wrong this whole time. Now you have a sneaky link that you can barely get rid of, a mystery man, you don't know who that is, and your girlfriend is literally so terrified that she just moved out of your home that you shared together. How do I feel, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you. Ashamed, embarrassed, bamboozled, distraught, mind blown, speechless. I feel like I'm being pranked in the worst way. How did this happen? How did we get here? Yeah, I may have started it, but how did it get this deep all of a sudden out of nowhere? Mama. You know what? Never mind. Story time. Grab a drink, get a snack, kick your feet up and relax. Subscribe like you're coming in all that, cause what? Is you cool? Team Twinkles, Twinkle Gang, and all my superstar subs, we, say it with me, back at that again with another story time. We back at that again with another story time. We back at that again with another story time. Y'all, it's day 10 of Vlogmas, and honestly, I cannot believe it. I used to look at people that used to upload every single day on YouTube like, wow, what are they doing? It takes so much work. Why are they uploading back to back? But if they had as much love as y'all showing me, I get it. I totally understand, because it's definitely the motivation. It's definitely the extra push. It's definitely the love y'all showing that it's like I'm excited to record content. I'm excited to post. I'm excited to see what y'all think. Thank you. Before we get started, y'all already know I need a big thumbs up. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and turn your post notifications on. If you're new here, don't worry. Just watch all the story times. You'll get caught up into the mess. And now, without further ado, let's continue this sneaky link saga / series, y'all. Let's hop right back into the story time. So, boom shakalaka. I'm outside me and my girlfriend's apartment. There's a moving truck. They're moving only my girlfriend's stuff out. The mysterious man just pulled up again for the second time, swearing that my girlfriend knows him and that she's acting crazy. She's acting delusional to the fact. And y'all, I can see in my girlfriend's eyes, she does not know this man. I literally believe every word she's saying. She looks low-key terrified, as if, you know, like she's scared. She's like, whoa, like, is this some sick prank that you and Sarah pulling on me? And actually, no, I would never do that to you. I would never put somebody in your life, especially if I felt like they had potential to take you away from me. Why would I do that? Why would I set you up like that? As crazy as this may sound, y'all, yes, even though I was sneaky linking with Sarah, I still loved my girl. I still wanted to be with my girl. The stuff between me and Sarah wasn't even supposed to be getting this deep in the first place. But fine, the mysterious man kind of does this laugh and pulls off once again. Me and my girlfriend are standing there looking so dumbfounded, looking so confused, looking so lost. She tells me, like, look, that's another reason why I don't feel comfortable, because this man who swears I know who he is, I don't know this man. I've never seen him before. He keeps popping up. He keeps coming back, and I don't feel comfortable living here. She's like, besides, you're always at Sarah's house. I don't know what to think. I don't know if I can trust you anymore. I don't know what to believe. Like, I have to move out. I'm leaving. Y'all, whoever said you don't miss what you got till it's gone, they hit the nail right on the head. Let me tell you that much. And it's like, yeah, this whole time I've been sneaky linking with Sarah. We had some good times. You know, it was fun. It gave me a little thrill. But the fact that my girl is leaving, I'm losing my girl right here, right now. It's like all of a sudden reality slapped me right in the face. And of course, now I'm so sorry. I want to work it out. I'll cut Sarah off, whatever the case may be. I just did not feel comfortable with my girl leaving. But unfortunately for me, it was too late, y'all. She was already out the door. She came back to the crib to grab a little things that she didn't really want the movers touching. And y'all, that was it. I walked back into the crib and it was only my things. It was so lonely. It was so cold. It just felt so sad, but I couldn't blame nobody but myself. I have to take that accountability, y'all. It's me that pushed her away. Now, mind y'all, we've been living in this apartment together for almost a year, seeing each other every day, being with each other every day for almost a year. So now, I don't got nobody to come home to. I don't got nobody to share this crib with. It's like all of our memories was inside the crib, and my girlfriend wasn't there no more. Y'all, I was losing my mind. I'm not gonna lie. Before she left, she turned to me and said, look, I'm going to send you the money. I'm going to send you my half for the bills, my half for the rent. But other than that, I hope you got it. Like, I just need my space from you. I'm just like, wow, like, y'all, I did not know how to accept that, because like so quick, so fast, just like that, I'm losing my girl. In that moment, I didn't care about Sarah. I didn't care about the mysterious man. I didn't even care about who Kevin was. All I cared about was fixing a relationship with my girl. But again, I was too late, y'all. She wasn't trying to hear it. She didn't want to talk about it. And could you blame her after all of that? She starts to cry, telling me how much I've hurt her, how much this has been confusing for her, about how she really wished things didn't end like this. And all I could do was run behind her, begging and pleading. Y'all, she got in the car, looked at me, and drove off. And that was that. One thing about it, when reality hits you, sometimes that can really knock you off your feet. But I mean, y'all, I really had nobody else to blame. Yeah, we could all sit here and blame Sarah for, spilling the beans. But in reality, it was me that went that far. It was me that talked to Sarah. It was me that made Sarah my sneaky link, y'all. It was my fault. I was sitting there with the stuck face, watching the movers move every single piece of her things into the truck. And as they drove away, it's like, wow, it's really just me. How did it go from that? We was just so lovey-dovey. We was just so, had a nice, wholesome home together. I love coming home to my girl. The home cooked meals, the vibes, all of those things. It's just like now all that's left is my things and me. That's it. I'm sitting there trying to reflect, and Sarah's blowing up my phone. She's like, hey, what's going on? Can you text me back? Can you call me? I'm really worried about you. And at that point, y'all, I really was not trying to talk to Sarah. I was trying to accept the fact that my girl literally just walked out of my life. She literally just left with everything. She didn't leave me nothing. I felt like maybe if she would have left some clothes, or maybe if she would have left anything that was in her possession, that would have kind of gave me the hint, like, you know what? She may be coming back. But the way she left, the way she packed it up, moved it up, and wrapped it up, I just like, you know what? She's not coming back. She's not. And yes, even though I was wrong, y'all, that was very hard for me to accept during that time. Like, wow, you really gone. You really leaving. That's that. I'm not going to lie, y'all. Those next couple of days was very hard for me. It was a very hard time. Accepting reality, still constantly dealing with Sarah, knowing I really didn't want to, still trying to get my girl back. It was just a lot going on. I'm trying to figure out my next move, what my next steps was. And it was kind of really frustrating. My girlfriend's mom even reached out to me and was like, you know what? I heard about what happened. I'm really sorry to hear that. You're a great person. If you ever need anything, feel free to call on me. We're still like family. And y'all, that's when I knew. Once y'all be telling y'all moms or dads or, siblings like that, I feel like that's how you know it's over. She never went to her mom about our problems. She never told her mom our business, none of that stuff like that. So for her mom to hit me up like that sealed the deal. I had no choice but to accept it. Like, okay, at first I had a little bit of hope. Like, you know what? We can work this out. There has to be something, maybe she'll come back. Maybe she'll talk to me, y'all. She would never return my calls, would never return my texts. She had nothing to say to me. Any point of contact we was going through her mom, and it's just like, oh my God. Until one day she realized that she left something from her work computer on my actual personal computer, and she needed it back. So she's like, hey, I need to transfer some files. Can you please meet up with me? Oh my God. I was hoping that she would say that. Where, when? I'll come right now. Like, I want to see you. I miss you. She's like, look, Starian, I just want to get the files, and that's it. I really need this for my job. So please, can we meet up at your earliest convenience? I'll come anywhere. Just let me know. Bummer. But okay, that's cool. I still get to see her. We still get to transfer the files. Maybe I can sneak a few questions in. Like, don't worry about it. So, okay, she's like, look, when I get off work, we can meet up at this restaurant. Like, I'm actually hungry. I want to have a few drinks or whatever. Just bring my computer. Like, oh, but you want to have a few drinks with me, or do you want to have a few? Either way it go, I'm super excited. So what I do, y'all, I get to looking so good. I get to spraying all that smell good on me. I make sure my hair right. I make sure I got on her favorite color she love to see me in. I'm finna go get my girl. Or am I? All of a sudden, Sarah is constantly hitting me up, trying to meet up. She's like, you know what? You should come over to my house. I want to cook for you. But I'm like, nah, Sarah. Because in my head, I'm like, I'm going to go meet up with my girl. I'm not going to let Sarah ruin this. I'm not going to let Sarah come in between this. I have some questions I feel like that I deserve to be answered, and Sarah's not going to stop this. So boom, shakalaka, y'all. I'm dressed. I'm looking good. I'm smelling good. And I'm on my way to meet my girl. Well, or should I say my ex at the restaurant, so we can go ahead and transfer her computer files that she left all of a sudden on my computer. But anyway, so I'm on my way. She's like, yeah, I'm already in here, so you can just come in or whatever. We can transfer the files. You can go ahead about your business with your little girlfriend. Oh, now she's trying to be funny with Sarah, calling Sarah my little girlfriend. Anyway, but I'm on the way. I get there, y'all. I'm doing my little pep talk in the car. I'm trying to get my facial expressions right. I'm like, okay, should I stop and get flowers? But I don't want to do too much. But I mean, as a little sorry, a few flowers ain't gonna hurt. I can stop and get a few flowers. Let her know, like, look, I'm proud of you. You got your new spot or whatever. Even though I'm missing you, I really want to say I'm sorry. Plus, y'all, she loved flowers. So, of course, a pretty bouquet for the pretty lady. So, okay, y'all, I stopped by the store, get her the most beautiful arrangement of flowers. I'm on my way there. Now I'm pulling up. Now I'm about to walk in. I don't know why, y'all, but I feel nervous, like first date nervous. Like the first time I saw her, like the first time I was thinking with her, I felt like I was getting those butterflies all over again. And granted, I shouldn't have, but that's just how I was feeling in that moment. I'm like, I know she looking beautiful. I'm looking good. So maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of hope, y'all. So I'm in there with the biggest bouquet of flowers. It's so big, it's covering my face and half of my body. But I'm looking around, I'm scanning the restaurant. I'm looking around for her, and I see her sitting at the bar. But I also see a man sitting beside her, and they're kind of like laughing in each other's face. Hold on. And y'all, not gonna lie, that stopped me in my track, because I'm like, wait a second. Who is that man? Why you sitting so close to my girl? Why y'all so comfortable with each other? And why y'all laughing? Oh, That caught me off guard. I didn't know if I just wanted to stand there in shock. I didn't know if I just wanted to rush up and be like, who is this? Even though I know I didn't have the right. I didn't know if I just wanted to jump in the car and go back home. Either way, that literally stopped me in my tracks. I literally could not move, y'all. I was froze. I feel myself getting upset, so I'm just trying to calm myself down. I'm just like, oh my God, like, is she here with another man? Like, maybe she don't care that much, and she's like, look, we're not together. I don't care who you talk to, so I'm talking to whoever, y'all. I did not know what to think. But whatever. So now I'm upset, and now I'm just approaching her like, okay, what's the worst that could happen at this point? You already here. He already here. I'm already here. I'm going to get some answers one way or another. So the way they send y'all, the man see me walk up before she do, so he kind of like hit her on the leg and point towards me like behind her back. She slowly turns around, is like, oh, hey, Stariana. She's looking at the flowers. She's like, wait, what's all this? What you mean, what's all this? They flowers. What, you don't know what a flower is? How long you love flowers? All of a sudden, you can't recognize a big bouquet of flowers. What do you mean? Like, God forbid you trying to show out in front of this man to look at me and be like, what's all this? What you mean? Is you cool? She gets up from her seat, approached me like, Stariana, I told you I did not want all of this. I told you I'm just here to transfer the files. Nothing more, nothing less. Why are you doing all this? Apparently because I want to. Like, well, I mean, why else would I do it? I mean, is it a crime? Is it against the law? I don't think so. So at this point, I feel like she's trying to embarrass me. And one thing about it, once I feel embarrassed, all bets are off the table, because why you talking to me like that? Why you act? Yeah, the situation is a situation, but you could be a little polite. I feel like you purposely being rude to me in front of this dude. Oh, so now it's on like popcorn, y'all, because I feel embarrassed, and now it's time to turn up. We literally stood there arguing, going back and forth for at least 2 minutes, I know, before the guy starts to stand up, and he's like, hey, telling her, hey, calm down. Don't do this. You're better than this. Oh, and who the f are you? So I start arguing, going in on both of them, because first of all, mind your business. I'm talking to my girl. I'm talking to my ex. Still, you shouldn't be jumping up in it. You can sit right there like you've been sitting and wait till we get done. She's like, Stariana, how dare you march up in here with a big bouquet of flowers, acting like I'm supposed to accept that and accept everything you done for me. You literally embarrassed me. You literally humiliated me, and a big bouquet of flowers is not going to work to get me back. Like, okay, points were made. Like, I get it, but you don't gotta be all loud trying to embarrass me like that. Like, be cool. Is you cool? Y'all, she was not cool. I'm like, okay, I see what this is. Now, all of a sudden, because usually when we used to get into it, I'll come over with flowers and candy and stuff like that, and everything would be all right. But now, all of a sudden, my big bouquet of flowers don't amount to nothing to you? Not only that, you sit at the bar with this man, and you allowing him to try to talk to me, to try to get in between us. You allowing him to have an input on what we doing? All bets are off the table, y'all. I literally start seeing myself black out. I forget her. I'm talking to him now, because how dare you insert yourself? Me and him going back and forth like it's no tomorrow. It's getting heated. Our voices is getting raised. We in each other's face. At this point, we nose to nose. All of a sudden, I hear her say, Kevin, stop. Kevin? 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 Kevon, if you will. I asked you 1,000,000 times who Kevin was, and he's standing right here before me, Kevin? The same Kevin that was calling, texting your phone, saying he missed you, he can't wait for the next trip? Kevin? I'll tell you what. Ain't this something? Actually, Kevin, I've been looking for you. Y'all, at this point, we being so loud and disruptive, they coming up to us, the people that work at the restaurant, like, hey, I'm sorry, but y'all gonna have to leave. Y'all disturbing our guests. You know, you guys gonna have to calm down before we call the police. Immediately, my ex is like, you know what? Yes, I'll leave. I'm embarrassed. I'm so sorry. She throws the money on the table, I guess, for the tab, and she starts to walk out. Hold on, where you going? And Mr. Kevin, where the f are you going? Ain't nobody going nowhere until I can figure this out. Is this the Kevin the whole time that made you start acting funny? That made you start acting weird towards me? That was calling and blowing up your phone when I asked you about him? You said, oh, we're not together anymore, so I don't have to explain anything to you. Is this that Kevin? Well, I believe so. Because now I got 1,000,001 questions. So, y'all, we walking outside. I throw my big bouquet of flowers back in my car because she don't deserve him at this point. Maybe we'll save him for Sarah. It's like, nah. I'm just playing. Chill. Back to the story. I put my stuff in the car, and I follow her over to her car, and her and Kevin even riding together. Like, since when? Y'all, I felt myself crashing. I'm about to crash out. Not only is you at the bar with my girl, you ride in the car with my girl. And y'all, Kevin walked to the driver's side. You driving my girl car? And no, I didn't buy her car. I wasn't putting in on car notes and like that. It's just a principle. I feel like the minute you let somebody drive y'all car, like, that's a statement. That's not just saying like, oh, we go together real bad. That's saying like, oh, we in knee deep type time. They trying to drive off. I stand right in front of the car. I'm not going nowhere. And the way that was parked, they couldn't go backwards because it was like up against a wall. So y'all gotta talk to me. I'm not moving. I'm not leaving. Now, we could do this the easy way or the hard way. Who want to go first? She's like, oh my God, Stariana, you're not doing anything but embarrassing yourself. Why don't you just go home to your girlfriend, Sarah? She has your name tatted. You guys go on vacations together. You guys spending all this time together. Why are you even worried about me? Why are you even worried about who Kevin is? Because I am. And I think you owe me that much. Now, chat, be for real. We already talked about how I was messed up, how I'm not nothing, this, that, I had a sneaky link, I cheated, whatever. Kim! But when are we going to talk about the fact that she's not even telling me who Kevin is? Kevin is right here. I'm even asking Kevin, like, bro, who are you? Who are you? He's like, ask her who I am. Don't you see me asking her, and don't you see her not trying to give me no answer? So I tell her, like, look, tell me who he is and I'll leave. Just tell me. That's all you got to do. That's all I want. You don't have to talk to me no more. We don't got to link up no more. I'll stop hitting your phone. All that. Tell me who Kevin is. I've been asking you. That's the only thing. I feel like I deserve that. Who is Kevin? Y'all, she finally says, Kevin is my best friend from years ago. Before I even knew you, he moved away and he's just now moving back. So I was just kind of showing him around, showing him the rope. I'm like, nah, you lying. Nope, you lying. I ain't never heard no Kevin. I ain't never seen no Kevin. You ain't never talking about no Kevin or none of that. You lying. She's like, I'm not. When he moved away, we really didn't talk that much. But as soon as he moved back, we got reconnected and we started texting, hanging out. She's like, as soon as he moved back to the city, he was asking me who's hiring. So I got him a job at my job. And yes, he was on the work trip. And yes, we was kicking it hard. So yes, he was texting my phone saying how much he missed me, how he can't wait for the next work trip. And she's like, and besides, on top of that, he don't want me. Kevin is about to get married. He's already engaged to the boyfriend that he's been talking to. The reason why he moved away anyway. I'm not Kevin's type. Kevin don't even like women. Kevin like men. And y'all, all of a sudden, I looked at Kevin and I couldn't see it at first, maybe because I was mad, I was upset, I was about to crash out. But y'all, he definitely looked it. You could tell about the way he carried himself, his demeanor, his poise. Kevin was definitely, in the midst of me still trying to make myself believe that it's not true, Kevin's fiance calls and says, hey, baby, is everything okay? When are you going to be home? And Kevin's like, oh my God, something just happened. Like, her ex just pulled up and she's being crazy, but I'm about to be on my way, babe. I miss you. Oh yeah, Kevin definitely. But wait, if that's Kevin that was texting and calling your phone, who's the guy that pulled up to our house? And who's the Kevin that's texting Sarah? I walked back to my car and honestly, it was the walk of shame. 1,000,001 thoughts go through my mind. And my girlfriend called my name and I turned around like, what's up? She's like, oh yeah, and there's something that you should really know about your little girlfriend, Sarah. What about Sarah I should know? And how you know something about Sarah before I do? Y'all ain't gonna never believe this. The sneaky link saga continues. We gotta get down to the bottom of it because if y'all think this was a twist and turn, y'all have not seen nothing yet. So should I really believe that you didn't know the man that was pulling up to our house? Or is that true? Is it not true? I don't know. Why couldn't you been have told me who Kevin was? I don't know what to think, y'all. What do y'all think, chat? Help me out. I need some type of like, what is it? Where we at with it? Will I still continue to mess with Sarah? Are me and my girl really done for real? Who is that guy that pulled up not once but twice? Tune in.